Now, you know, last episode I said I was gonna do something different, and I decided to take on a new series, give Mortal Kombat a little bit of a break, and today I decided to focus on Call of Duty. It's your boy Clutch Chaos, and today we will be ranking Call of Duty 4, Modern Warfare 1. We will be ranking the maps from best to worst. Best maps to the worst maps. Before we get started, leave a like, comment, subscribe, enjoy this time with us as we progress through this Tier List Fridays episode journey. We are starting a new series here where we are going to rank the maps for all Call of Duty games. Now, like Mortal Kombat, I will be switching in between. This won't be a straight shot all the way to the top. Modern Warfare 1. Call of Duty 4 changed the entire Call of Duty experience. It changed the culture forever for shooting games, first-person shooters to be exact, to be fair. This game was released November 5th, 2007. It was a fucking hit. It was a banger. It did its job. The campaign story mode, you got to witness some new debuting characters. Captain Price. What the hell kind of name is Soap, eh? You get to play as Soap, and you get to meet characters like Gas, Griggs, the antagonist, Zakhaev. Call of Duty 4 was mainly known for the campaign, but widely known for its multiplayer experiences. Playing free-for-all, playing team deathmatch, search and destroy, domination, destroying the enemies and the oppositions on some of the more fan-favorite maps that we still see in today's climate of Call of Duty experience, of gaming. These maps will forever shape us. It will forever be embedded into our brains. Regardless if the maps are trash, regardless if the maps are iconic, we still remember these moments and these memories. I've only played Call of Duty 4 probably a year until, you know, Call of Duty started to take off. I got into Call of Duty at World at War, so I missed opening grand experience of Call of Duty 4 for what it was. But today we are here to rank the maps from best to worst. I'm going to try to be as blunt and as fair as possible. And let's just start off with the tiers. So it's different than Mortal Kombat. There won't be no flawless, no great, no goods. It's simply just lettered base. You have an S tier. The S tier are 10s. These are the maps that are iconic and will forever be iconic no matter how long this game's been out. 20 years from now, 30 years from now, these maps will still be playable. Next, you have the A tiers. These are great maps. These are maps that are almost perfect, but there's something holding it back just a little bit. Then you have the B tiers. The B tiers, they're just good maps, right? You don't love them, you don't hate them, they're just good. They're good maps and we appreciate them. Then we have the C tier. C tiers are basic maps. These are maps that are okay. You know, they did its job, but that's all it did. They're just there. And then you have the D tier. This tier right here is not it. This is done. I don't ever want to see this map ever again. The only time I want to see this map is if they change it design-wise, get rid of it, reshape it to how you want, and yeah, it's a D tier for a reason. Let's start this off correctly. And like my boy Captain Price used to say, shut those corners! Alright, and let's start it off beautifully. Today we have Kill House. Now, Kill House is a small ass map. It is basically a paintball map. It is incredibly small as shit. This is pretty much the shipment, the nuke town of the maps. And what can I say about Kill House, man? I believe it is a DLC map, if I'm not mistaken. I mean, I've only played Kill House a handful of times, but if I had to really think about it, I'm gonna say Kill House at the start. For the start of Kill House, I'm gonna say for Call of Duty 4, it is a B tier. I'm gonna give it a B tier here. The reason why I'm giving it a B tier is because mainly through my experience, I didn't play this map as much as I played a Shipment. Obviously, Shipment will get the higher nod than Kill House, but I'm gonna put it at B. I'm gonna say this is a good map. It's not anything too crazy. It's a good map to start it off. All right, next we have Creek. Now, Creek is another DLC type of map. This is more of a snipers map. You know, if there's one thing about me with multiplayer is that when it comes to sniping, especially early on in the Call of Duty days, I was not one of the best snipers ever. And I still am not.
Right, I'm a great sniper, all right? I be holding my lungs, pause.
I can't stand when I'm sniping like this and all of a sudden I lose breath and that shit like this and shit. Like, what the fuck is that?
Creek, well, how do I feel about Creek? Let's see, man. Once again, another DLC map. I didn't have a lot of experience with this map. I'm gonna say that Creek is okay. I'm gonna put it at C. A great map for snipers. I think snipers will enjoy this map a hell of a lot more than I enjoyed this map, but I gotta be fair with myself. It is an okay map for me. All right, and next we have Chinatown. Now, Chinatown, interesting map. It's an interesting map. It's a small map as well. Once again, another DLC map. I had some pretty cool memories playing in this map. I can remember playing this map a hell of a lot more than the other ones, and actually tolerating the map a lot more. I'm gonna say for Chinatown, I'm gonna give this one a B tier, and I'm gonna say that it is, in my opinion, it is a better map than Kill House. For Call of Duty 4 purposes, only Call of Duty 4, relax. Almost elbowed the shit out of you for trying to disrespect me. Chinatown's a good map. Once again, another map that's not that great, but not that bad. It's a good map. It's a good place to put it there. All right, next we have Broadcast. Now, Broadcast is an interesting map. It's a cool dynamic, cool concept. You're playing in a Middle Eastern TV station. You're having a, you got that one section where there's a whole bunch of TVs and shit. That's a pretty dope ass environment to play as, especially for games like Search and Destroy, bro. Ridiculous the amount of hiding spots that you can have on this map. I like Broadcast. Broadcast was a fun time for me when I played. I'm gonna say this is a great map. I don't think it's an S tier. I think it's A tier though. It is definitely one of the better maps of Call of Duty 4. I like Broadcast. Broadcast, you did your thing, bro. All right, next we have Wetwork. Now, Wetwork, night map. And if you guys know me, you know about my Call of Duty experiences. I'm not that great in night maps. Night maps, there's only a handful of night maps that I can tolerate. Wetwork is not one of those maps at all. I cannot stand this fucking map. This map pissed me off. I can't stand boat maps, bro. Boat maps do not work for me at all, bro. I think the only boat map that really worked for me, and sometimes it still gives me a hard time, but it is a fun map, is Hijack in BO2. But that's because BO2 is just one of the best Call of Duties in my opinion ever. So like the gameplay has to correlate with the map and the structure. And I feel like this early on of Call of Duty 4, it was good. The mechanics were okay. But for this map, it just did not click for me. The fact that it's dark, it's fucking raining and thundering, I can't do it. Snipers gave me a hard fucking time in this map. I'm gonna be fair. This map is not fucking it. This map is not it, bro. I would love to see this map return, and maybe this map has returned in older Call of Duties that I just didn't really play the multiplayer as much. But if they redesign Wetwork, fuck it, make it daytime, bro, for real. Might be a different story, but Wetwork, yeah, it's not it for me. Final answer. All right, and next we have the map Vacant. Now, Vacant is one of my favorite maps in Call of Duty 4. It is a fire map. I love this map, bro. This map was so fucking fun. You have two different environments. You have the outside appearance of this map where you can have a battle of your own, and then you have inside the actual vacant building. A lot of incredible fights. Free-for-all on this map was god tier. Having quick scope battles in this map was god tier. I'm gonna say Vacant is the first S tier on my list. Vacant is a fire map. For Call of Duty 4 specifically, is an iconic map, and I love this map to death. Final answer. All right, and next we have Strike. Now, Strike is interesting. Strike to me feels like it's a better map later on down the line of Call of Duty versus in Call of Duty 4. I think it's a cool map. I think it's good. So I'm gonna put this in the B tier, and I do think it's better than these two for sure. Definitely higher on my list in future Call of Duties. I think for Call of Duty 4, it's a good map. It's a quality map that I can tolerate, but I think it gets better as the games get better. And for right now, for Call of Duty 4, it stands in the good category. Final answer. All right, next we have Showdown. Now, Showdown is another map that I just didn't rock with. I just don't care for this map, unfortunately. Showdown is another map that, in my opinion, I think it's not it. I think it's a hell of a lot better than Wetwork, in my opinion, but it's another not it map for me. I didn't really care for this map. I only played this game a little bit. Showdown was never my fondest memories of playing this game. The structure of how Call of Duty maps were, where you had basically 3 lanes. You had your left, your middle, your right. Like, that was it. Every map was designed that way, and this map is just screams sniper heaven for them long ass alley strips. It's ridiculous. It's not it for me though. Final answer, I can't do it.
I just can't do it, fam. I can't do it, fam.
Is this even a debate? Is this even a question? Should I even talk about this right now? Let's just do something like this. Yeah, right there, Shipment. Shipment is the best. Shipment is my favorite map. Before I finish the video, I'm not gonna jump out the gate and say, is it the best map? But it's definitely my favorite. It's definitely an iconic map that we see a hell of a lot. So you will see this map in so many fucking episodes of Call of Duty Rank the Maps when we get there. Holy shit, am I gonna cough? Am I gonna burp?
What the fuck?
Fix your voice, Clutch!
Shipment is an iconic map. There's nothing else to discuss. There's literally nothing I can say about this map that people haven't already said. This map is iconic and it will forever be iconic. Final answer, S tier. All right, and next we have the map Pipeline. Now, Pipeline, it's like a part of me remembers this map. Part of me remembers playing this map and having a good time. Another part of me remembers this map pisses me off so much. If I had to give it a rank, I'm going to say that Pipeline is an okay map. I think it's a C tier map. People might disagree with me on this. Pipeline was one of those maps where it was hit or miss. It was like, it's okay. I don't hate this map. I don't like this map. This map just exists. I have to play this map sometimes. I have to tolerate it sometimes. So I'm gonna say Pipeline C tier. Final answer. All right, and next we have the map Overgrown. Now, Overgrown, this map as well feels like it hit a hell of a lot more in a later Call of Duty than Call of Duty 4. I will say that this map is an A tier map. I think this map is fucking dope. I think it is better than Broadcast, so I will put it over that. I like Overgrown. Overgrown is fun. It's a fun ass map. You're playing basically like a town that's completely overgrown with, trees and, everything is just, this is a perfect map for snipers. This is also a perfect map for assault rifles. There's a couple of spots that are good for submachine running and gunning. This map has a jack of all trades and it's a special map. Hits a hell of a lot more in a future Call of Duty, so I will keep it at an A tier. Final answer. All right, the next map is Downpour. Now, Downpour, I didn't care for this map. I didn't like this map. This map was whatever. You're playing in like these greenhouses and they're abandoned. The design of it, the environment's very dull, very dead, very grayish. Yeah, I just didn't like this map. I'm gonna keep it a bean. This is not it. This map is not it. I think it's actually the worst one out of the two right there. So out of all those three maps, I think Downpour is the worst one in my opinion. I just never cared for this map and I still don't care for this map. Final answer. District. Now, District is another map that I don't care for, but do I think this map is not it? No. I think this is a basic map. I think this is C tier material. I think it's actually, I would say it's probably the best one out of all the C tiers. I think that's probably the best map. But yeah, it's another map that I just had to tolerate. I didn't really care for it. I didn't love it. I didn't hate it. I just had to deal with the fact that sometimes I'm gonna play on this map. It was an okay experience for me.
Oh my god.
All right, and now we are done with the depressing shit. Let's talk about Crossfire. This map is iconic as fuck. I love Crossfire, bro. I can remember playing Old School Free-for-All. I believe it was called Old School Free-for-All, where they basically changed your ability to jump. You can jump higher, which means you can do crazy shit. I remember there was a glitch on this map where you can actually go all the way to the top of the roof, and it was so damn fun to do, man. This map's iconic. I have so many fond memories of this map. It's so fun. You can snipe on this map. You can run and gun in this map. Having battles in the middle of the streets were so much fun. And yeah, bro, this is an iconic map. This is an iconic map for me. I'm gonna say, for me personally, it's better than Vacant. I'll put it at number 2 in the S tier. But yeah, this map was fun as hell, and I can't even stress it enough how great this map is. And we're gonna keep the ball rolling with a lot more hype. We have the map Crash. Now, Crash is once again another iconic map in Call of Duty 4. I love this map. This map fits Call of Duty 4. This is one of my personal favorite maps of the game. This was a hell of a lot of fun to play Domination, to play Free-for-All, to play Search and Destroy. This map literally was one of the funnest maps out there. And yeah, this is also another S tier map. And damn, Crossfire, I'm sorry, bro. I had you at the number 2 spot, but I'm actually going to put Crash in the first worst spot, I think Crash in Call of Duty 4 is the best map in the game in my opinion. And yeah, we're gonna leave it at that, bro. Crash is one of them ones, bro. All right, and next we have the map Countdown. Now, Countdown, it's interchangeable for me, right? Like, I can see this map being a C tier, but I really want this map to be in a B tier. And I think I'm gonna put it in B tier. I do have some memories of going crazy in this map. I thought this map concept was really dope. Was a hell of a lot of fun for me to play. And yeah, I think it's a B tier map. I think it's the lesser out of the four. I think it is the bottom one. So I will leave it there behind Kill House, Chinatown, and Strike. But yeah, Countdown was a good map. It was a good map. B tier, final answer. Ooh, okay, we have the map Bog. Bog is interesting. The way this map is structured, it's very open field. Snipers are a bitch in this damn map, but this map is still a hell of a lot of fun. I remember having insane battles in the fucking bus where you can go inside and people are hiding in between the seats. You can have a good time fighting them there. Then you have the separate battles in between the buildings. You can go to the second floor of the buildings and see the entire map with a sniper. So that was interesting. You can fight behind the tanks and have a good time. Another fan favorite. Do I want to put it in S or do I want to put it in A? I'm gonna say, and I'm gonna be fair, and a lot of people are gonna hate me for this, but I am going to put this in the A tier, and I am going to say it is the best A tier map. It is the best A tier map, and these three maps that are at the bottom that we haven't ranked yet, they're not gonna pass Bog in terms of the A tier status. I think Bog's a great map.
Stop it. Get some help.
But I don't think it's iconic. I think it's a map that it fit very well for Call of Duty 4, and I'm gonna leave it at that. Final answer. All right, and the next map here is called Block. A very forgotten map, and rightfully so. It's not that good of a map. It's a map that's not memorable to me at all. I think this map is not it. I do believe it is better than Downpour, for sure. It's not better than Wetwork. It's not better than Showdown. So, yeah, I think Block is another forgotten map that a lot of people don't care for. I think it deserves a redesign, reshape it, have some new areas to explore, have some new spots for cover ground, for flank options. Yeah, it's a not it map for me. All right, we have the map Backlot. Now, Backlot's another map that I enjoy. I can remember this being one of my first glitches to ever get off. Play old school free-for-all, get on top of the platform, you jump over the fucking cemented fence, and you can actually go outside the map, and you can slide around, and then you can go under the map, and it was so damn fun when you can do those things. This map I have a lot of cool memories with. I must say that this map is also a A-tier map. Do believe it is better than Overgrown and Broadcast. I don't think it's better than Bog, but it is an A-tier map, and yeah, I'm gonna leave it at that. Final answer. All right, Ambush. Okay, so this map is okay. This is a basic map. This is a tolerable map that I have no choice to play. I don't feel nothing for this map, and it's a perfect spot to put right here on C. Perfect spot. I do believe it's better than Creek. I don't believe it's better than Downpour. I don't believe it's better than District. I think Ambush is perfect right there. It's perfect in the C column, and yeah, I'm gonna leave it there, man. It's an okay map, man. Final answer for that. All right, and we have finished ranking the best to worst maps of Call of Duty 4. This is perfect. I mean, literally 4 maps in every single column. I didn't plan it for it to be like that, but I'm glad it went that way. I do think that I played it fair here. I don't think I was biased on some of these maps. I think I really gave you my honest opinion. It's been a very long time since I played Call of Duty 4, so forgive me if I discredited a map that you enjoy, but I'm just talking about my little experience with Call of Duty 4 at the time. As we continue through the Call of Duty experience, I think I will have a better understanding on certain maps. But let's look at the list right here. So for the S tier, we have Crash being the leader of the S tier. It is the best map in my opinion. And then you have Shipment, you have Crossfire, and you have Vacant. And yeah, all of these maps are 10s. I can't even stress it enough. Then for the A tier, Bog representing the leader of the A tier division. Following that, you have Backlot, you have Overgrown, and you have Broadcast. I do believe all 4 of those maps are a 9. There are no 8 maps here. Those are all 9s. For the B tier, we have District. No, I'm sorry. We have Strike, the leader of the B tier division. Following that is Chinatown, Kill House, and I believe believe this is called Countdown. Yes, it is Countdown. And I do believe that Strike is the only 7 map. It's the map that is a 7. And I do believe the rest of the 3 that are Chinatown, Kill House, and Countdown, I think those are 6s. Following up to the C tier, these are all okay maps, and we have District being the leader of the C tier. Following that is Downpour, Ambush, and Creek. All of those maps are 5s. Really don't. They're all just basic maps. Then you have the D tier, which is not it. And D tier is, the leader of D tier is Showdown. Following that is Wetwork, Block, and Downpour. And if I had to rank those maps, I will say that Showdown and Wetwork are 4s. Block is a 3, and Downpour, you are a 1. I don't ever want to see that map. I don't ever want to see any of those maps unless they are getting redesigns. But yeah, man, this was the tier list episode. I believe this is episode 14. Call of Duty 4 ranked the maps. Yeah, I had to make sure. I had to make sure. Yeah, so it's episode 14. Call of Duty 4 ranked the maps from best to worst. Hope you guys enjoyed this video. I enjoyed doing this, and I am going to have a hell of a lot fun doing these ranks of the maps for all the Call of Duty games. And it's your boy Clutch. Make sure you leave a like, comment, and subscribe. Hit that notification bell so you can be in tune with your boy. The more you like my videos, the more my videos go out there, man. Follow my social media platforms. I am mainly active on Instagram. I am somewhat active on Twitter, but please follow my Twitter. It is all my same exact name on YouTube. It is ClutchXChaosX. Next episode might be a Call of Duty video. Next episode might not be. I'm not gonna tell you guys right now, but yeah, man, it's your boy Clutch. Peace!